I quit riding for about 20 years. It has a lot of power. Road Glide CVO ST.
I'm thinking, I'm rolling.
Who you are.
And not only are we live, we outside and we getting it. I'm riding with the elites, the one and only military vet, jack of all trades, man of the neighborhood, my neighbor, Mr. John, on that nice road glide. He don't know what to do. He don't know what to do with that thing. Let's see if he know what to do. This is our first time riding together, and this is gonna be a good one. So make sure you stay tuned and watch all the way to the end. Check out the exclusive interview with John Yarborough. You may know him if you've been in the military, Army to be specific. But right now, we riding and we rolling. When you ride with somebody for the first time and you just don't know the way they ride, so you're doing everything by the book. That's me right now. I think Mr. John just by the book, putting the foot down at the stop sign. Me, I'm thinking, I'm rolling straight through the stop sign if I got that clearance. But I feel like I'm forced to do everything by the book. Of course, I'm gonna do everything that my leader does, just so that we all can stay safe. I don't ride with too many people. And, you know, that's not by choice, it's just by happenance. That's just what it is. I would love to ride with more people, but usually I don't find groups of people that I ride with. What I'm saying is, I need a South Carolina riding partner, because I don't have one. One of the difference that I noticed about riding on the roads versus riding on like an interstate, riding on roads, you gotta be in control of that throttle and that clutch, because you don't know what may pop out. Car, deer, squirrel, whatever, pothole. On the interstate, you got a little bit more room to go full throttle. And I know you can go full throttle out here too, but you gotta be a little bit more cautious and stay steady on that throttle and that clutch. On that interstate, full throttle, stay ready no matter what, but just more room for correction on the interstate. You don't have much room for correction on a 2-lane road. I hope my audio's being recorded, because this is not a test. This is the real vlog. This is the real HHG HondaHarleyGurl video. Y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel for the algorithm. Make sure you hit that like button. I'm sticking, I'm rolling, I'm sticking, I'm rolling. Ah! One thing I enjoy about South Carolina is you have roads. Real roads to ride on. Real country roads to ride, real long paved roads to ride. In Florida, you got nothing but, in South Florida, you have mostly highways and streets. Right now, we riding on a road, and this road go very, very long. I am enjoying the ride so far so good. Make sure y'all like the video and subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate you. Woo! Stay on the road, Keith. Stay on the road, HHG. Don't go slipping and falling. Mr. John will never ride with me again. Hi, y'all. It's your girl, HondaHarleyGurl. Me and Mr. John just took a nice ride. Can't even tell you where. but it was a beautiful ride. And now we're gonna get into the interview part, all about Mr. John and his 2 wheels. All right, Mr. John, you ready?
Yeah. I'm John Yarborough, also known as Command Sergeant Major Retired Yarborough. I did 40 years in the Army Reserve, 4 years active duty, 1 tour in Iraq. I was a drill sergeant and all kinds of different assignments, worked my way up to Command Sergeant Major. The whole time I was doing that Army career, I was in law enforcement, training police officers, still doing that. Retired from the Army, but still working in law enforcement.
You ride both the Road Glide and the Trike.
Yes.
Which one tells your personality better?
The Road Glide. The Road Glide. It's just so much fun. Just get out there and go.
What made you fall in love with riding? And do you remember your very first bike?
Yeah, I had my first bike when I was 15. I had a Honda 750 and I fell in love with riding then. I taught myself to ride, fell down a few times. Then my second bike was a Kawasaki. I rode it daily, rain or shine. And then when I hit a deer on it, I quit riding for about 20 years. And I didn't go down, killed the deer. I was very fortunate, but it just took my nerve from riding for about 20 years. And then when I decided I wanted to ride again, I decided I wanted to go with Harleys. And I bought a Road King, rode it for 3 years. Then I read up on the road glides, how they handle in the wind and on the highway and traffic. So I bought me a Road Glide and just fell in love with them. Rode it for 3 years and then just stopped riding for about almost 10 years. And now I'm back into it.
Do you feel more freedom on a bike or when you served your country?
On a bike, most definitely on a bike.
What lessons from the military still show up every time you hit the road?
Just situational awareness, paying attention to everything going on around you. Just 360 awareness, paying attention front, both sides, and what's coming up on your 6.
Share a little bit about the motorcycle you're riding today.
This is the 2024 Road Glide CVO ST, the 25th anniversary of the CVO. This was by far the largest bike I've ever ridden on as far as a Harley. It's got the 121 high output Screaming Eagle package on it. It's a beast. That's what I call it, the beast. I took one look at it and I knew that I wanted this bike. Didn't buy it the first time I saw it. I waited a few weeks, went back. It was still sitting there. I looked at it. Once I sat on it, I told them to do the paperwork and I took it home. Same day. But it is a wonderful riding bike. It's a lot of power. It commands respect. All bikes, you should give respect, but this particular one definitely commands respect. The bike comes with anything you can imagine on a bike. The high output engine, the high output stereo system, the suspension, and most important on anything you're riding, the brake system. This bike comes with the Brembo brake system. Not only does it have the power to get you where you want to go, you have the ability to stop on a dime. A lot of safety features. Comes with all types of GPS and anti-lock braking, just like most bikes. But the one thing you realize when you ride this bike is right off the bat, it has a lot of power.
What keeps you riding? What's the deeper reason?
Just the thrill of getting out there, seeing things. When you're driving a car, you see a lot of things, but you don't really see them. When you're on a bike, you see things from a different perspective, and you can just pull over and enjoy whatever it is you stumbled up on. Just take a look, watch your phone, take some pictures, and enjoy the ride.
Be honest, which bike gets you the most attention?
This one, the Road Glide CVO ST. People stop and turn their head, it turns heads. People want to know what kind of bike it is, want to look at it, have lots of questions about it, because most people have never seen one, let alone ride one.
What was your first impression of me as a rider?
I was thrilled to see you riding. Really was. Surprised and thrilled. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you.
If someone watching this is thinking about getting a bike, what would you tell them right now?
First and foremost, take a rider safety course. Take the rider safety course, learn all the little safety things. That's key. just going out like I did on my first bike and teach yourself how to ride a motorcycle is very different from a bicycle. I rode motorcycles for years before I took a safety course. I'm talking over 20 years of riding motorcycles, and then I finally took the motorcycle rider safety course, and I learned so much more on handling the bike, stopping and turning and looking where you want to go rather than some of the things that I had taught myself. Rider safety code, that's the first thing.
One word to describe what riding means to you.
Exhilarating.